Genre, fiction. Essential question. What can we see in the sky? A Different Set of Stars by Loretta Wilcox. Illustrated by Anne Iosa. Chapter 1. Brazil Bound. I'll miss you, Muffin. Anita hoped their neighbor would take good care of their cat while they were away. The cat hopped off her lap and jumped into her open suitcase. Isabel, look, the cat's coming with us, Anita joked. But Anita's sister didn't smile. Isabel was checking her packing list again. She did not want to forget anything. Anita and Isabel were twins. Isabel was 3 minutes older than Anita. She always seemed to enjoy bossing Anita around. Are you all packed? Mom called from the hall. I am, said Isabel. She frowned at Anita. Anita looked at her suitcase. It was a mess. The twins were going to Brazil with their mother. She was a photographer. She was going to take pictures of birds that lived in the Amazon jungle. The girls were delighted. It was going to be an adventure. The best part was that they would be staying 2 nights at a jungle lodge. Chapter 2. A Jungle Welcome. The flight was long, but the twins were too excited to feel sleepy. They finally arrived at the jungle lodge. Mom got out her camera. The twins knew she was looking for birds to photograph. They joined other guests sitting on the porch. They were all watching the sunset. There was a tray of fruit smoothies on the table. A sign said, "Welcome drinks." Anita took one and had a big sip. It's delicious, she said. I could get used to this, Isabel said, taking a drink for herself. Anita finished her smoothie. Then she closed her eyes. She fell asleep and dreamed she was back home with Muffin. Her mother's voice woke her. She opened her eyes. The other guests had gone. Let's go to our room, Mom said, taking Anita's hand. We need to get dressed for dinner. Chapter 3. The Big Dipper is Missing. Everything is so different here, Anita said after dinner. They were back on the porch. There were no electric lights, only moonlight and a few candles. That's not true, said Isabel. The moon is the same. She liked correcting Anita. But Anita did not enjoy being corrected all the time. She looked for the one-star pattern she knew. I can't find the Big Dipper, Anita grumbled. She turned to her sister. If you're so smart, why don't you find it for us, Miss Know-it-all? Chapter 4. A Different Set of Stars. You won't find the Big Dipper here, said Mom. We're south of the equator. She picked up an orange from the fruit bowl on the table. Pretend this is Earth. Can you see why people here see a different set of stars? Anita looked at the orange. She imagined herself on the top half looking at the sky. Then she imagined herself on the bottom half. It made sense. People in this part of the world saw a different set of stars. So, the Big Dipper is still there, Anita reasoned, but it's only visible from the other half of the orange. I mean, Earth. She corrected herself before her sister had the chance. Right, said Mom. She pointed at a group of bright stars that formed the shape of a cross. That's the Southern Cross. I've never seen that before, said Isabel. Well, you've never been on this side of the orange before, said Anita. I mean, Earth. She corrected herself. Anita felt happy and a little bit excited. She knew things were different in different parts of the world, but she had never thought about a different set of stars. Stars. What is a star? A star is a huge ball of hot gases. The hottest part is at its center. Stars have a lot of energy, some of which is released as light. Starlight can be different colors. Caption: Stars may look yellow, red, blue, or white. Our sun. Do you think you can see stars only at nighttime? You might be forgetting one. We see one star every day. That star is the sun. It looks bigger and brighter than other stars. But our sun is not the biggest, brightest star in the sky. It's just much, much closer to us than any other star. It is the closest star to our planet. Caption: Our sun is a yellow star. What is a shooting star? A shooting star seems to be darting across the night sky, but shooting stars are not really stars. They are pieces of rock or dust. They hit Earth's atmosphere from space. Most burn up before they reach the ground. However, sometimes a part of a shooting star does reach Earth's surface. Caption: Shooting stars are actually meteors.